Hi, I'm Raquel Richards, your instructor for the NFS 100 online class this term. And I've been at BYU since 2007 and have taught this class since 2008. A little bit about myself. I was born in Seattle, Washington, and when I was a year old, we moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And my dad was in sales and marketing for coal mining when I was a young child. And so growing up, we moved a lot because of that. So after, like I said, when I was a year old, we moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And then when I was 9, we moved to Cache County, Utah. And we lived in different places within Cache County. And we also lived in Price, Utah as well. From Utah, I went to middle school and high school, as well as went to Utah State University to do my bachelor's in nutrition science. And I moved to New Orleans, Louisiana for my master's after I finished my bachelor's degree at Utah State. And I went to Tulane University School of Public Health and Tropical Medicine. So I gained a Master of Public Health, specifically in the area of community health sciences, specializing in maternal and child health. Well, I should mention that in between moving from Utah to New Orleans, I actually served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Munich, Germany. So that was an amazing experience to be able to go somewhere outside the United States. And I truly love, I think as most missionaries will say, I truly love the people of Germany. And I feel that I am a little bit German because of them and having been in that country. I love the German people and the language and the culture, and so grateful for the experiences I had as a missionary. Really, truly changed my life and strengthened my testimony of Jesus Christ. Just that experience has been a true blessing and has opened doors so many other ways for me throughout my life. So grateful for that stepping stone to becoming more like Heavenly Father would want me to become. So from New Orleans, Louisiana, during the summer, in between my first and second year, I actually moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and engaged in an internship through the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention there. That was really an amazing experience to understand how individuals in this entity really have an impact on the nation's health, and really who is in government office in Washington, D.C. really changes the priorities of the CDC and what we're focusing on as a nation regarding health. And from there, I went back to finish my second year of my MPH. And once I completed that, I moved to Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, and completed my PhD in human nutrition and went to the University of Minnesota. And that university encompasses both Minneapolis and St. Paul, which are considered the Twin Cities. The nutrition department was housed on the St. Paul campus. And there I studied food choices and factors that influence food access among homeless families in the Twin Cities areas. So that was an incredible experience, understanding kind of the reality of families who are experiencing homelessness and what that is like living in shelters there. And this really helped me to combine my love of nutrition with my love of public health. And while I was in the Twin Cities at the University of Minnesota, I also completed a dietetic internship and was then able to become a registered dietitian. From the Twin Cities, I came back to Utah. So I came to Provo, Utah, and this is where I came. The reason for coming is because of a faculty appointment here at Brigham Young University. And as I mentioned, I've been here since about 10 years, going on my 11th year this coming year. And it's been a wonderful, amazing experience. BYU is a wonderful establishment, and just love working with the faculty and students, and grateful that we can combine the spiritual enlightenment with secular learning as well. So my office hours this term will be from Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 11 a.m. Or you can always set up an appointment with me. I'm happy to meet through an online video platform called Zoom, or if you want to meet me on campus, I'm happy to do that as well. You see my email address there, as well as my phone number and my office location. So some of the research that I do currently at BYU, I have 3 different projects that are active right now. So the first one is looking at food insecurity, which means limited economic resources to obtain food and seeing what that looks like in college students. This is a really hot topic right now, and Dr. Nathan Stokes and I here in our department are trying to understand what this looks like at BYU, but also we're collaborating with researchers at Oregon State University and University of Hawaii. The second project is based on a student who came to me a couple of years ago. She's now doing an internship for the dietetic internship, but she came to my office and was interested in studying something with dietary culture and international college students because of her experiences with some friends and roommates who were here at BYU's international college students. This turned into a project where we're actually doing a systematic review paper, and I've had some international college students from our department who have been working on that, and now I'm having a graduate student who will start this coming year to help finish up that project. The last one is a multi-state USDA project. So this is a project that is a proposal we wrote to the United States Department of Agriculture, and there's about 11 different researchers from universities across the nation, and we're interested in finding out how kids are making food choice decisions when their parents or caregivers are not around. We're calling these independent eating occasions, and this is looking at low-income families who have children between the ages of 11 and 14 years of age. And we are ongoing in the research of that project and hope to continue that over the next 5 years. We just submitted another renewal proposal to the USDA to continue this project. I mentioned this just because I think it's good for you to realize that many faculty do research as well, and a lot of you might be early on in your career at BYU, or even if you're not, there may be opportunities for you to get involved in research in your respective areas. If you're not in life sciences, you can look at whatever college or department that you're in to see whether or not faculty are doing research that you might be able to get involved in to gain some real life experience related to your chosen field or profession. And I look forward to having you in the class, and I hope you got to know me a little bit better through this video. If you have any further questions about me that you want to know, feel free to email me or call me, and I'm happy to chat with you.